So the question is, Scott, how many clients per day should I be aiming for? And this is actually a really good question, and I get this a lot. Now, based on how you framed that question, I can see the type of model that you're going for. So what's pretty common in our industry is you hear a lot of mentors and teachers talk about, back-to-back clients. Like you've probably seen the adverts for it as well, where they say like, fill up your diary worth of clients. And based on the way you frame that question, I think that's sort of what you're going for. And this is incorrect thinking. So a lot of people don't understand about cash flow and profits and margins and things like that. And even getting paid clients in the first place, regardless, coaching, therapy, NLP really doesn't matter, is the work you do today won't show up until later. So what this means is the clients that you get today are a direct result of the things that you've done in the past, like the marketing, the organic outreach, the videos, the Facebook, the LinkedIn, could be ads, could be all the stuff that you've set up, all the systems. So as a result of doing those things in the past, clients are now going to show up now. So basically this is pointing out that the time that you had, it's quite funny, the time that you had when you had no clients has caused you to have clients now. So moving forward, under the assumption that I should be aiming for a set number of clients per day, or I'm trying to fill up my diary with clients, what this is going to do long term and for the future of your business is going to be corrupted. Because if all your time is spent sitting back to back to back clients, and you use that old traditional model of low prices, many clients, book out your entire week worth of clients, you are going to run out of time to do the things that would actually get you clients in the first place. Thus, when you did that stuff in the past, that's the direct reason as to why you've got clients now. So your question shouldn't be how many clients per day should I be getting? It should be how consistently can I continue to grow the therapy and coaching business? So I'll give you a real example with my company right now. Right now, what I'm aiming for is long-term growth, not short-term peaks and then spikes and then ebbs and flows. So sure, I could book more strategy calls. I could enroll more people into my 100K coaching program of Therapy Maximizer. I could have done the same thing as a stop smoking therapist as well. And I could have been constantly enrolling or working with clients over and over and over. But as a result of that, I would run out of time for investing in the future of my business and my company. So if all my time is sitting with back-to-back clients, I'm going to run out of time to do the marketing, to do the extra strategy calls, to think about long-term projects for my business, to take care of my clients, or even now with my students and stuff like that. So it's really a choice. What's funny is the therapists and coaches that go for like all the money up front and want to make a ton of money now, they're the ones that do not last in the future, because they're so busy and consumed with actually the consumable of the business, which is helping the client or enrolling people into their program, that they literally run out of time to invest in their future. More videos, more content, more marketing. And the flip side of that is that these are the things, as we know now, that are going to get you clients in the future. So I'm always investing in the future of my company. With same thing as Stop Smoking Therapist. I had to find the optimal point of having enough clients to see steady growth, but not at the jeopardy where all my time was being spent in front of clients. Thus, prices have to be a lot higher. I won't go into that subject. We'll look at that another time. And I just want to stay on track with your question. Like I said, the therapists and coaches that are aiming for a lot of profit now, they're the ones that don't exist, and they won't be celebrating 12 months from now, because eventually that peak of all that income will burn out. And let's say all of that time, they have run out of time to do the things that would get them clients in the future. Now they're going to see this in their income, then it's going to go down, up, down, up, down. And this is really representative of what we call the 80-20 rule. So what we teach all of the students, and what I had to do for myself as well, and I still employ this strategy in my coaching company, is spend 80% of my time marketing now, because I know the things I do now are not going to show up as clients and students until the future. And only 20% of my time is going to be actually sitting back then with clients, helping them quit smoking, and even now with students as well. So you want to start thinking long-term. Don't get caught in the, back-to-back clients. Don't fall for those gimmicks, fill up your diary worth of clients, because that business model doesn't scale. you're going to spend far too long with clients and you're going to run out of time to do the things that would get you clients into the future. So always think about the future. You have to find the happy medium of the 80-20 for how many clients per month you need based on your current prices, your sessions, your packages, whatever it is, how much you want to be earning per month. But you don't want to go contrast too far to the opposite side of that, where all you're doing is seeing clients, but you also don't want to do the negative of that, which is just all marketing and no clients. So you've got to find that happy medium. Start thinking long-term for the business. And again, a lot of people don't understand that about, profits and income and cash flow and stuff like that. Don't get lost in the flash of a bunch of profit now, because if you're celebrating now, 6 months from now, you'll be out of the game, because 6 months before that is when you did all the marketing, and now that income is showing up 6 months later. You want to have constant flow. You want to have constant consistency. The only way to do consistency or get consistency is put your time in the right places and avoid seeing back-to-back clients. So don't aim for clients per day. There's no set amount. It's really based on what you want to earn and what you want to do with the business. But don't go to contrast to one side where all you're doing is seeing clients, but also don't do the negative of that, which is just doing all the marketing and not getting clients. You've got to find that happy medium. And if you do that well, and you learn how to do that extremely well, you will always be consistent. You'll get out of this pattern of your income going up and down, and you'll be the one that's celebrating 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15, 20 years from now. And you can see this in the industry. How many people do you see, that call themselves an expert, that are celebrating right at the start? It's a lot of flash. It's a lot of hype. They're going crazy. They're excited. They make all this money. And then 3 months later, I never hear from that person again. It's like all that hype just goes away. And it's not just a metaphor for the industry. It's really because they took in too much cash, took time off and time away and off the things that got them that cash or the income in the first place. And now it's been put into the wrong places. You want to start thinking long-term, always investing in your future, and don't allow that spike to take over your business.